This is the first time when the West imposed sanctions against a larger economy. We're talking the world's 11th largest economy. And on the one hand, we can say that it's relatively easy to unplug the Russian economy because it's so dependent on Western capital, Western technologies. But at the same time, it shows to you the limitations of sanctions against larger targets like Russia. Because it's a long-term tool that needs time to unfold, it needs time to show its impact. And in that time, Russia can adapt. So you're playing cat and mouse game as always. And larger economies are more adept to mitigate that impact of sanctions. In the short term, we have to say that the impact has been less than it was expected. By now, the Russian economy will contract between -6% and -10%, but it's less than was predicted. The first forecast was -20%. That would perhaps constitute the collapse of the Russian economy. Those consequences, massive consequences of sanctions could be delivered. By now, Russia has adapted to the impact of sanctions, and it had a playbook from 2014. It knew how to react to this type of restrictions. The long term is rather bleak because the Russian economy will undergo structural transformation and reverse industrialization, meaning that the Russian economy and their elites will have to think of a new economic model.